guys, welcome back to Vlogmas. It is Sunday as I film this, so this video is going to be showing a little bit of what we do on Sundays to reset for the upcoming week. So how our Sundays work is we do a lot of lounging, so no one is in a hurry around here on Sundays, but we do our laundry. We try to grocery shop on Saturday, so the food's already in the house on Sunday to make our meal for the week. So we try to do one dinner that we can eat Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and sometimes it'll last Thursday, sometimes it won't. So then we'll have like some backup foods in the house in case it runs out, or we decide we don't want it anymore, or we don't like it, whatever the situation might be. And then we also tidy the house as well. So Jared is in the dining room. He is illustrating a children's book and the author is coming over in a couple hours. So he's working on that right now. I'm going to tidy and clean the kitchen, I think. But last night, I didn't film it because I always ask my friends ahead of time, like, can I film you for Vlogmas? And if they say yes, then you see them. But if they're like, then you don't. So last night, my friend Amy had me and another friend over and we had a nail party. And the other friend didn't really want to be on Vlogmas, so I just didn't pull my camera out. I didn't want to make anyone uncomfortable. But they both got me into Hollow Taco nail polish. And I need to clean mine up. They look so bad, but look how pretty this is. It's black. I did the clear black and then I did like a glitter on top of it. And I like it so much. And then they taught me because they've been doing their nails for a long time. I'll insert pictures of Amy did a red and green and she does stamps. So I watched her do the stamps and she actually moves pretty quickly at it. But they taught me how they clean up their nails. They use a brush and acetone and they go around. And even the other girl doesn't even touch her cuticles when she paints her nails. So you can see a little bit of her nail close up, but from a distance it looks like a perfect manicure. So they've been doing their nails for a while. So I learned some tips from them that I'm going to practice and work on so that mine don't look so messy all of the time. But I ordered a few colors. I got 5 colors in it with taxes and it ended up being $65. But here's my thought on it. If you go get a manicure once a week or once every other week, that's what you spend. So if I can spend that and have a season's worth of nail polishes, and obviously they'll last longer than a season, but I like to get colors that I feel inspired for that season. So I'm excited to do my nails. So I will show you guys those nail polishes when they get in. I don't know how long it will take. So that was so much fun. But yeah, let me go just show you what we're up to. I'm not going to show you me tidying and doing laundry and all of that. But I will kind of walk you through what we do for meal prep because I had quite a few questions on that. Oh, before I forget, if you missed my food content, like my grocery hauls, my meal preps, and all that, you need to be on my Instagram at MakeLifeFit with 1_. I do it all on there, all week long, all day long, especially in stories. I'm always showing what I'm eating and what I'm doing, and my reels show you the recipes that I've been eating and how I make them. I just stopped putting that content over here because this is more of a makeup-based page and that's what gets views over here. So if you really do miss that food content, it's all over there. So it's always been happening ever since the last time I posted it on here. It's just that's where it sits now. So go check that out if you want that content more often. But otherwise, let's just get into it. This is my Sunday lounge. This shirt is from Target a long time ago. These are so big. So these are from a boutique called, Jared, what's that boutique called?
Walmart.
No. That, Mindy May Boutique. Jared just randomly bought me these, but they only had like a super small size and a bigger size. And I was like, well, I know I won't fit in that small size, but I really want those pants. So he just got the bigger size. So they're so big, but they're so comfortable for lounging because it's not digging. And if I eat a little extra, you know, we can grow in it, and they're baggy. So these are super comfortable to lounge in, or on car rides I'll wear them because they're just not restricting.
Never worn them.
What? Oh, here's the mint. He had the white sweatshirt that he added to it. Ooh, he told me missed opportunity. Not getting mine.
Oh, feeling minty. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're wearing. Love it. All right, moving on. I have to put clothes away in here. This is Morty, always around. I had a question. Have I had Morty all 16 years? I adopted Morty when he was 3. So we've been riding for a long time, but not the full time. So I've always said all his bad habits, it wasn't me. I adopt those as well because I'm the perfect dog mom. I'm totally joking. I'm just joking. But boop, I won't show a close-up of what the actual artwork is, but here he is in his natural habitat. How's it going over there?
Oh, slowly but surely. You know.
You know. He's excited to be working on another art project. This is a pretty big one. Yes?
Yeah, absolutely. Could be huge, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
All the other ones were, stepping stones to get where I'm at right now, so.
Ooh, so he gets to do art full time with his job being an art teacher and then working on side projects. In this project, it has been going on for a few months. They're very much in the beginning stages, but it seems to be going well. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh. All right. You guys have been asking for a Christmas tree. Here it is. Same as last year. We're very simple with our decorations. We didn't really buy anything this year. We haven't even finished decorating, honestly. And I'm like, is it going to happen at this point? Maybe.
Yes.
Yes, okay. And then we have this garland and lights all over here with Santa, Mrs. Claus. Then we have lights over here. This ladder of lights is always here. I think I might leave this situation here. And then, oh, those lights I bought from Walmart. See how these are strung along the planters? When Christmas is over, I want to use those new lights with it so they look more year round. This is Jared's gaming situation. But you can't really see it, but that black thing right there is a projector. So at night, there's green and red dots on the ceiling. It's supposed to be for outside, but we just use it for inside. And we typically don't buy new Christmas stuff until the end of the year when things are on sale. So last year we got this, which is so amazing. So it's a remote and it has special plugs over here. So you can just turn everything on and off. So it's off, then you just hit the button on. Oops, I did that wrong. So here's on, here's on. How amazing is that? And I just leave this out year round for that ladder of lights. It's genius. And we have had to replace the battery. But other than that, super easy. There's a vlogmas of it from 2019. Did we get it 2018 or 19? Probably 19. The tree.
I think 19.
So it's like a pre-lit tree, but some of the lights have gone out, so we need to replace that fuse. So we put a string light so it's not noticeable. Most of our ornaments are like sentimental. We have a couple that are just pre-bought, like the owl here and like this little thing. So there are a few in here that are just like bulk, you buy the ornaments in like 5 or more, but there are quite a few that are just sentimental, and we tend to just, as the years go on, buy ones that have stories behind it. So this one our friend Chelsea gave to us. Her friend made it. It's blown glass, which is beautiful. At the top you'll see the ones, there is an engagement ring to simplify when we got engaged. There's one for...
Simplify?
Yeah, it's a new word. Here is our just married. I want to get one for 2016 because that was the first Christmas that we were dating, but I haven't. Oh, this was a part of Vlogmas when we went to like a pop-up Christmas place in 2019. Got that mug. And then some are sweet. Like, this doesn't have any particular meaning, but it's just really cute. 2020. This mostly just, I feel like everyone probably has a 2020 ornament. Just, there was a lot that happened that year. And then this big bell, we don't know. Someone came by yesterday and gave us a bag of, like, pamphlets that were, like, stories of Jesus and different things, and it had this bell in it, and we're like, that's actually really pretty, so we put it on our tree. So yeah, lots of memories here. Very simple. So the things that are left that we want to do is the Christmas village. We haven't done that yet, and candles in the windows. Oh, I forgot. We have this little tree over here. What are these ornaments called that are on it? They're like, are they just paper? They don't have like a, you know, an official name or part of a collection or something like that.
Paper ornamente.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe they're, no, two-sided. They were my great-grandparents. These are my favorite. These are absolutely awesome. I used to just, when I was bored, just do that.
So we have fairy lights we want to put on here as well. And then down here, so we bought these from the store for $1 at the end of last year. And then we got the candle bulbs from Amazon this year. So maybe those will get put up. I don't know. As far as our meal prep routine, every Sunday, do dishes, of course. These are from yesterday afternoon and this morning. So, of course, get your kitchen completely clean, dishes done, wipe your cabinets, clean your floor. Just actually a nice deep clean of the kitchen, which you may do daily, but if you don't, here's your reminder to do that. So I'm gonna get that done. And then the other thing, always clean and organize your refrigerator every week. Get rid of the leftovers, make space for new food, make sure everything in there is not expired. This saves so much mental energy through the week, because if you're hungry and you don't have a lot of time, it's like Wednesday, midweek, you've had enough. If there's a bunch of food that is old that you have to dig through to get to new food or anything, then it just creates this mental roadblock where you're like, well, I'll just order something or I'll just eat something really quick. So taking time to always make sure your fridge is clean and organized is so cute. But Jared had to run and get clay for his students this week. He has to go like every other week to pick up clay, or maybe even every week, honestly. He just had his meeting with the author, and she's happy with his designs and his vision and all of that. So they have their next meeting planned, and he has his next timeline, or deadline, I should say. So he feels really good about that, and he was working, he works during the week, but in preparation for this meeting today, he was working yesterday night and all morning today, so now he's like, I'm free! So he's pretty excited. But while he was doing that, I was doing some organizing, and I'm still doing some tidying, so I'll show you what I have been working on. The weather this week has been like warm, cold. I think we're going back to some sort of cold, but not super cold. But I just threw in the sweater. It's from Walmart, but Jared's mom bought it for herself and it didn't fit, so she gave it to me. And I absolutely love it. I don't think it really matches, but is that important when you're at home? I think not. So, I have all of this mess on my floor, because let me show you what I was working on. Every Sunday, as part of our Sunday refresh, I try to work on one organizational task a week, or one pile of crap that like eats up my mind. So this week it was this cart. So this cart used to be in the kitchen, and then when we got our kitchen redone, I moved it by the back door, and it just didn't make sense there because the landing back there is so small. Then I moved it here with the intention of making it a command cart, which it is now. But it sat for probably 6 weeks, which is junk all piled up. It looked kind of crazy. But I was finally like, let me go ahead and do this, because we had over here on this buffet a tray of paperwork. So it was a mix of important paperwork, incoming mail, junk mail, just everything just started accumulating, and it made this look pretty messy. Which, look guys, this was one of the casualties from the kitchen remodel. This is a Fox. It's like a cookie jar from World Market a while back, and it sat on the floor, and I think something fell on it, so his little feet fell off. Jared said he'll glue it back on, so he's awaiting his surgery date. But anyways, oh, and these are potteries that Jared has made when he was in college. This one and this one. But this is where he does his Christmas village. So I'm also trying to slowly clean it off as well. But anyways, back to this. So this cart was a mess, and I wanted to make it a command station, and it looks so good right now. And I really kept in mind, like, if things are stacked as part of your organizational whatever system, then it's always going to be messy because you have to pull things out and then it becomes a mess. So I was trying to keep in mind, like, not really stacking things, being able to grab things without having to pull or move anything else. So I really feel like this is going to be successful, but only time will tell. So this basket here is from the Dollar Tree, and this is for incoming mail. These are just random notebooks that we use for meal prep and grocery shopping lists and ideas and all of that. If you've been watching Vlogmas for a long time and our grocery videos, I have had this for a really long time. And then these are pieces and bits and bots for my planner, which is in my office right now. Under this, I made this chore list and I laminated it so that, well, okay. When I was trying to learn daily cleaning habits and create my systems, this really helped me. I would just check it off every day with a dry erase marker. And now I pretty much just do these things daily, and I don't feel a need, like I need to track it. But I wanted to keep that because it was really helpful, and I don't know, I'm sure it will continue to be helpful. These are pencil containers that we got from Walmart when the school supplies were out, and they were 99 cents each. So we have our unused masks, so basically our back stock of masks in here. We got the mask from Amazon. So the first 3 are masks, and then the one back here is batteries. So we're transitioning to primarily rechargeable batteries, which are these green ones. These are the ones from Amazon, and that's, I find, to be the most affordable place to get rechargeable batteries. But then we also have some other ones mixed in here. So slowly over time, we'll have all rechargeable batteries for our remotes. It's nice for lights, like the, you know, you get strands of lights that are run off batteries. So it's nice to just use rechargeable ones for that. So that's up there. And these I used to stack, and it was just became a mess because the one you'd need would be on the bottom, so then they were just thrown everywhere. So it's really satisfying to me that these fit just like this, like all in a row. And then this also from the dollar store. We've had this for a long time, but it just is very satisfying to me that these fit. I mean, it's a little snug, but in here are all of our office supplies. Not all, but, you know, useful ones. Markers, pencils, little scraps of paper, Post-its, that kind of thing. And again, I like that we can just reach in, grab it, and then when we need to put it back, we can just drop it down. Alright guys, Jared is about to come join us, but we are going to make a slow cooker seasoned chicken, potatoes, and green beans. And this is from the Magical Slow Cooker. She has an Instagram and then obviously a website with all of her recipes. Oh, this is what we made last time, the slow cooker cheeseburger soup. But here's what the recipe is. Super simple. So awkward. Okay, so we don't follow these recipes 100% because we have a chef in the house.
Oh, gee.
A self-taught chef.
That's right.
So I show him what I'm thinking for a recipe, and he's like, oh, that looks good, or no, I'm not feeling that.
It all comes from Rochester. Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo.
Alright, so here's what we have. The recipe calls for red potatoes, but we have these russet potatoes left from the recipe last week, and we want to use them up. So that's going to be your preference, but I think it's going to be just as good. Chicken breast, we're using this from Aldi. We have a little bit left in here. The recipe calls for 2 pounds, which I believe is what's in here. It calls for green beans. We would have liked to have done fresh, but there wasn't really options for that at Walmart. They had like a small fresh bag. So we just went with frozen. We're going to use Italian dressing, and that's going to be what a lot of the flavor is in the moisture from this recipe. But here are the seasonings, a mix of what the recipe calls, but also a mix of what Jared's heart calls for, which is onion powder, ground oregano, ground thyme. This ground white pepper is from a place near us called the Nashville Spice Company, and this stuff is so good. It's a little spicy, so if you put too much, it's gonna be kicking you, but it's really good. We have garlic, and then we also have sea salt. So we are going to chop the potatoes, and then everything else we'll just have to put in the crock pot on high for about 4 hours. We decided to add broth because we're worried the Italian dressing won't be enough.
Enough is, I mean, it would have been enough, but just too oily and probably a little bit too tangy.
So this is what we're looking like. Jared just added everything, and we always keep a stirring spoon close, y'all. That's that crock pot life. So every hour or so we'll come stir it, and then we'll add more Italian dressing if needed, but we might be good. We'll just kind of see as it cooks down. It's 5 o'clock now. We'll give this about 4 hours. and so it'll be done around 9 p.m. Alright guys, it is the next day. So last night the crock pot meal ended up taking about an hour or so longer than we thought. So I had fallen asleep, so I didn't get to show you what it looked like at that time. But here are the vegetables in a container, and I left a lot of the juice so that they can stay flavorful. And this is the chicken that's left over after dishing up 2 servings. So I think in the future we might need to do more chicken. But here's what it looks like all dished up. Oh, look at all that flavor just sitting on it. Jared's gonna taste test.
Do a thick one first. Yeah, they're done.
How's it taste?
Oh, fantastic.
And the green bean?
Just as good.
Chicken?
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah. I think the only thing I would do differently next time is add more chicken. We didn't add enough chicken to it.
Yeah.
But we have bags of salad, and adding these extra vegetables to them will make the salads more flavorful. So we'll definitely eat it all, but in the future we would need to add more chicken so we can get a couple more leftovers out of it. Jared just said, I love crock pot meals. Alright guys, thanks for cooking with us. Let me know in the comments below if you try this out, and if you run across any recipes you want us to try, let us know. Otherwise, thanks for being here for Vlogmas, and we will see you tomorrow.